Oh, hi, y'all. Welcome to Nicky's World, where my podcast show will give you viewpoints and insight that others will not give. I'll talk about like what's current, what's on the news, what is out there, and I will always cite sources and I always cite facts and news links so y'all know what I'm actually talking about. I give you my viewpoints and opinions, and if you want to hear what I have to say, what's on my mind and all that, I let y'all into my world and let y'all hear and listen to what I'm thinking and what's going through my mind. So if you love stuff like that, tune into Nicky's World twice a week, where you'll get 2-3 podcast episodes a week on what I talk about and what's on my mind. So thanks for listening, and let's get on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, y'all? Let's do this. Oh, hi guys. Welcome to Nicky's World. I'm Nicky, your host, and today, guys, we're going to talk about what's been going on with me since I last podcast with y'all, what I've been doing, and all this stuff. I know y'all want to hear that what's been going on with me and all that, and so much more, guys. But before we go any further, guys, if you guys love Nicky's World so much, seriously, y'all, can y'all please consider donating a cup of coffee for me? Because for the price of a cup of coffee at Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and Cumberland Farms, guys, you guys help keep this podcast show alive. You guys help me curate more stories, more topics like this to talk about. I do accept Bitcoin donations. I am on Locals, guys. If you guys want to support and sponsor Nicky's World, if you guys love Nicky's World so much, seriously, y'all, please hit that like, subscribe, please give me a review. Good, bad, and the ugly. Also, guys, I do have a bunch of affiliate links, including burner.com, which is the less lethal pistol. I also have a diaper referral link from North Shore Medical Supply. And I also have a Facebook alternative referral link with minds.com. So if you guys want to speak freely, come with me on minds.com. Links in the description below. And before we get the show on the road, literally, guys, if you guys love this episode and any of my other episodes on Nicky's World, seriously, y'all, can y'all please consider sharing this across all the social media platforms that are out there today? Wow, guys. Yeah. That was a freaking mouthful. That was a freaking mouthful. Oh, yeah, guys. It's Monday. Well, going into Tuesday overnight. So, essentially, guys, yeah, it's another day for me. And I'm heading home from work. I just clocked out. And, yeah, it's been a hectic freaking Monday at work. And it's been a busy time for me, guys. It pretty much has, guys. It pretty much has. So, anyway, I want to talk to y'all about what's been going on with me lately, what's been happening, because a lot has been going on, okay, since I've last chatted with y'all. So, a whole bunch of stuff has been going on, and basically, guys, everything's been, busy for me these days. With grad school going on, yes, guys, I am in grad school, especially in online grad school. So I am going for my master's degree, and basically a whole lot's been going on lately. A whole lot. So I've been pretty much busy in between. And I gotta say this, guys. Life as a full-time employee going to grad school, it is a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen. It is a lot of work. And then on top of that, you have demands of your modeling hobby, kayak fishing season, and then you have shibari season that you want to do. It's a lot to juggle, ladies and gentlemen. It pretty much is. It's a lot to juggle, and it is. It's a lot. But I tell you guys, it is freaking manageable. It is freaking manageable, guys. But what I'm gonna say this, guys, is that it's been very busy for me. On top of the demands of work, it's been pretty much hectic, chaotic. Basically, it's like this. I'm living the life. Okay, I'm living the life, especially the post grad life and all that. I'm living the life, and now I'm a grad student working on my master's degree in social work, and working a full-time job, having to juggle with hobbies like my modeling as a hobby. And yes, by the way, guys, I do modeling as a hobby and not as a profession, because quite frankly, I'm not a biological woman to basically make modeling as a career. So I don't have that, let's just say, I don't have that right sex or gender to make it as a career, okay? For me, I just do modeling as a hobby. I'm a hobbyist. I just do it just to have fun and to show people that there's more than just men and women modeling. There is intersex DSD people, non-binary people, and even trans people that are modeling. So that's what I try to do. I try to show the world that there's more than just men and women. Okay? There's more than just biological men and biological women. There's basically this. Intersex DSD people, non-binary people, trans people, and people with rare conditions like vitiligo that model. So basically, I do that as a hobby. I don't do that as a profession. I don't do that to make money. I don't, because you know why? There's no money in modeling, and besides, the only people who make money in modeling are the biological cisgendered women. Intersex people like me, trans people, and non-binary people, we hardly ever make money in modeling because a lot of the photographers would rather work with people who are biologically female or a natural woman. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I don't look at modeling as a hobby. I mean, I look at modeling as a hobby, but I don't look at modeling as a career because I know I don't have the female body to make it as a career. I don't. So basically, it's a hobby, and it's one of those hobbies that I pick up besides kayak fishing, which right now I am in the midst of the season. So kayak fishing season is here, and on top of that, it is spring, so it is what I would call shibari season, which means, I do rope suspension outdoors. I would go to a studio, but sadly, there is no shibari studio in my home state. Although there is, but the one shibari studio in my home state discriminates against, anyone who is a conservative, libertarian, or who doesn't have the jab. Quite simply, that there is one, but he discriminates. So technically, there is no shibari studio in Connecticut. There isn't. There's none. So that's why I try to do shibari, like outdoor suspensions during the summer. I try to do that. Okay. But other than that, guys, being a grad student is I would say like this, 5 or 10 times more stressful than undergrad. Undergrad is not that stressful, but once you get into grad school, when you're going for your master's, it's stressful and intensive because ultimately, grad school is basically what? A promotion to move up in the field. Basically, it's like this. Where I work at a hospital, I work as a psychiatric technician, okay? I take care of people who have mental illness. I go to grad school to get my master's in social work so I can get promoted up in the field and then get more money and do more things. It's that simple. Yeah. I just go to grad school so I can move up in the world and be able at least to afford a condo and a house. At least. That way I could have like a condo where I can do my own shibari, like my own in-house shibari, and have like an ABDL house, which is a house where you can wear diapers in front of me, and basically it'd be like, yeah, that's normal to me. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't faze me. So this is why, guys, I tell people this. It ain't easy. It ain't easy doing all this shit. It isn't, ladies and gentlemen. It isn't. Okay? It isn't easy. But I make it work. And you can tell, guys, on my Instagram that I have a bunch of photos on hand. I have a bunch of like photo shoots. Okay? In between grad school, that's when I get the time to do my shibari, which is my rope suspension, rope tying, self-suspension, self-tying, and even, guys, the time to, like, let me, like, basically do, like, self-suspension. Yes, I do shibari modeling, too, but that's in between all that stuff. That is, guys. But I will say this. I will say this, guys. In between all that, I still have a life. I still have a life. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? I still do. So I try in between, guys, to have a normal life. I try to do that, guys. There's a reason why I do that. It's, first of all, I want to be able to enjoy my life while I'm in grad school, because I'm going to give you the reality of all this. Grad school and working full-time, you hardly ever have a life. You hardly ever get to enjoy things. So, this is why, guys, I try to say like this. It's not easy going to grad school and then working full time. It isn't, but I make it work. I make it work, and that is the interesting part of all this. I make it work. Okay, I make it doable here. But I look at it like this. Once I'm finished with grad school, ladies and gentlemen, once I'm finished with it, I'll get to enjoy my life, guys. I'll get to do all the fun things. I'll get to be the social worker, be paid more, be able to afford a condo, or in this case, a small house. I'll be able to afford all that, guys. I'll be able to. Yeah. I'll be able to afford it. The one thing I want to say in all this, guys, it's been busy. It has. It really has been. I mean, look at the shit that I'm doing these days. Yeah, look at it. There's a lot of things I've been doing. I mean, one, I hadn't been on Twitter since, 2018? It's like 6 years ago. So it's like, I don't need Twitter anymore. I don't. I have, my alternative social media platforms. I left Twitter and never looked back. I have alternative social media platforms like, say, MeWe, Minds, Getter, Truth Social, Rumble, Gab. Yeah, I have many of those. I do, guys, for a couple reasons. I do, because I don't use Twitter to make myself known or have a presence. I don't need it. Twitter has been what? A leftist shithole? A trans cult shithole? I don't, guys. I don't. But as far as like doing all my things, guys, I'll say this. I find balance in doing the things I do. I really do, ladies and gentlemen. Balance is key. Okay? If you got a lot of things on your plate, I always tell people like this. Make sure you find the balance in your life to do all these things. Make sure, guys. Make sure. Because I will tell you all this, guys. I will tell you all this. Make sure you find the balance in your life to be able to do all the things that you want to do. Make sure. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't find that balance in your life, if you don't find that, happy medium in your life, you're going to be fucking miserable for the rest of your life. You really are. You really are, guys. You're going to be that miserable person and who's going to be unhappy with themselves. I hate to say this, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are going to be that unhappy person, okay? You guys are going to be one of those people who's going to sit there and be fucking miserable with yourself, okay? The fact that, a lot of people juggle with so many things just to do things just goes to show, guys, you got to find balance in what you do. You really do, guys. You really do, man. That's why I learn. I take my time in all my hobbies. I divide my time evenly in what I do. Yes, I do have, modeling as a hobby, and sometimes that takes up 25% of my time? That does. And then I have shibari, which takes about 25%, so that's 50% of my time. Then I have kayak fishing. That only takes up 20% of my time, so that's 70 right there. You know, grad school takes about another 20, so that's 90%. So the only time I have, and then the rest of between 5%, that's the time I have for myself, and then work. So you know what? There you go. My 100% of my time is divvied up. It is, guys. It really is. But I do want to tell you all this, guys. I do want to tell you all this. Okay? Find the time to do the things that you love. Okay? Find it, guys. Find it. Find the time to do what you love. Okay? Really. Really, guys. Find that time, man. Find that time, man. If you don't find that time, man, you don't. Okay? You really don't. But you gotta find that time to do what you love. Alright? And if you don't find that time, as they say, you're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do. Okay? You really ain't. You really ain't. But boy, oh boy, this light ain't moving. Yeah, I'm at a traffic stop here, and this light is not moving. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch another lane because this light is not moving. I'm gonna go to the other one, but boy, oh boy, didn't move at all. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Did not not move. All it did was just stop. But anyway, I'm still going. I'm going to still get to my destination, which is home. Albeit the back way. But like I said, man, make the time for yourself, man. If you don't make time for you, you know what I mean? You're not going to be able to do the things that you really want to do. You really got to, man. You really got to. I guess it's the same situation here. Let me see. Well, there's no one. I'm gonna just go. But yeah, guys, make the time for yourself, man. Make the time for you. If you don't, guys, you're gonna be miserable for a while. You really are, man. You really are. But anyway, I do wanna say like this, guys. I finally published my 4th poetry book. I really have, guys. I completed my 4th book, which is hallelujah. Thank God. I got a copy of it, which is my proof. So I am good. So which means is like this. I accepted the book, and the book will now be published, which is yep, it is. So the book will now be published, and in a couple of weeks, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be on say whatchamacallit, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and all that. Okay? It'll be on those in a couple of weeks. It will, ladies and gentlemen. It will. So, for now, I just want to say like this. I published a book. I did the book very well. The book's published. The book's out there. You know? So, the book is there, which is good. So, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? So, other than that, guys, I have a busy summer. I'm working, doing the things that I need to do. You know what I mean? Doing the things that will make me successful, will make me happy, will make me proud. Yeah, doing all those things, guys. Pretty much doing it all. You know? But I really want to say like this, guys. I really want to say this. I've been busy for the past couple of weeks since my last podcast show because of the fact that I'm in grad school. I'm trying to get my master's degree. I'm trying to move up in this world. So basically, guys, I'm just trying to move up. Okay? I'm trying to get my degree so I can basically make more money and basically in, say, 4 to 6 years? In 4 to 6 years, get my master's in social work, move up in this racket, okay? And basically be able to afford the things that I want, like a condo or a small home. But I look at my age and I go, yeah, I just simply want a condo because I'm getting older and I don't want to be tied down with responsibilities of a house and all that. So I probably prefer a condo. I probably do, ladies and gentlemen. I probably do. But in any case, guys, I know I got a lot going on. I know things are coming up and all that and that. I know I have a busy summer at hand. I know I have a busy time at hand. Yeah, I'm trying to kickstart my modeling hobby, which technically is a hobby and not a profession, because here's why. I'm not a biological woman to make modeling as a profession. So I basically do it as a hobbyist. So I look at modeling as either a career, like a profession, or basically a career or a hobbyist. So I'm basically a modeling hobbyist. I only model as a hobby, just so I can show people that there's more than just men and women, okay? There's more than just that. There's intersex people, trans people, non-binary people who just want to show the world that, hey, there's more than just men and women. There's people like us. Yeah, there is, guys. There is. So that's what I do. That's what I try to do, ladies and gentlemen. I try to show the world there's more than this, just this and this and this. I do. I literally do. Yeah, I literally do. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say like this before I reach my house, which I'm about I'm gonna say about under a mile, but I just don't want to tell you where I actually live, because I have trans cult members who want to harass, hound, and basically try to do harm to me. But that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I have a pistol permit and I have a burner. Okay? Because you know why? I have it just for that particular reason. I literally do have it for that reason. I do. But in any case, folks, I thank you guys for listening to Nicky's World. I'm Nicky, your host. And before I go and sign off from y'all guys, I will try to get a podcast show whenever I get the time. And I will see y'all later. Bye for now. You just listened to an episode of Nicky's World. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all soon. Bye for now.